Thank you, Borisu. Woken up on an ocean inside a lotus. This is where I was born. My soul formed from one of the 5 moons circling around this world. My mother, Anna, the goddess of the moon and ocean, the yin and yang of this world, the world's balance, created me. Her ocean flows through my veins, and my soul is made from one of her moons. Is it really low? For the first few days after the lotus opened, I saw my mom. I only remember her face. I lived in that ocean. All I could remember is seeing a flash in the sky and one of the moons in pieces. The ocean became wild and like a bird shot up to the sky to the shattered moon. The next moment, Mom appeared and created a portal. Alaya, Mom's right hand, her dragon, took me and fled through the portal. The next thing I know, I woke up in a forest somewhere else, somewhere I didn't recognize. Alaya put me into a lake in the middle of that forest, and from that moment forward, it was just me and her, alone. She became my guardian and cared for me, fed me, and raised me. Alaya told me she was tasked with helping me grow up, protecting me from harm. She told me about my mother, how she was the goddess of the world, the universe that I was born in. She told me about Anna's partner, Reina, who was formed out of that soil of the world. Created by the hands of my mother, who was just a child back then, and Reina gained life from the planet. And that people close to Anna called her Nanami. I was born in another world. That was the world. I was born in another world than the world I'm currently in. Alaya was my guardian for many years, and to me, became my second mother. But then everything changed. Weird people in metal and metal machines showed up and started firing at my dragon. I watched helplessly as these creatures attacked her, and I couldn't do a thing to help. Alaya managed to destroy some of them, her breath raising hell at these machines. Something hit her head, and Alaya fell down. They killed her. I could feel the life leaving her body from afar. Something in me switched. My yin turned yang. The water turned pitch black. The sky turned red. And I walked out of the lake. The first time I left the water in my entire life. I gained legs, and not just legs. Also a tail and ears on top of my head. As I walked and walked, with incredible speed, I took them all out. I took their lives, ate my life, taking revenge for what they did to my caretaker. These creatures called humans, I knew I had to take them all out, for I thought that they were the same as the one who attacked my home. As I walked and walked, I reached the end of the forest. I reached an ocean. I swam and swam for what felt like a year until I reached a metal city full of lights. The world is so different from where I came from. It was full of humans everywhere I looked. Hundreds, thousands. I wasn't going to be able to take them all on my own. But as I began to study these humans from afar, I saw happiness, kindness, love that I missed so badly. Maybe not all humans are bad people. I stole a cloak from a store to hide my ears and tail, and continued studying these people from up close learning their language. I want to be friends with them as much as I still want to find my way back to Anna and want to take revenge for what they did. I want to be friends with these people. I want to be surrounded by love again. I can't possibly show these humans my darker side, my magic, my non-human sides. I can hunt them down, the bad people, from the shadows, use my attractiveness and my moe self to lure them back to these dark alleys and then show my true horror side and eat them alive or scare them to hell. Hi. I'm still hiding. Look, feet. And legs, long legs. Toe physics. Maybe next time? I know, knees. Ooh. You can see my shorts and my belt and a bit of my tummy. So Alaya has been traveling with me, or at least a part of her, which is now contained in a wisp bottle on my belt. I have a couple potions to help myself, just in case I get attacked. And I have a tattoo of a lily, because the other word for a lily is nymph. And a lotus is a water lily, and Miyuri means water lily. Look, you can see my belly button. We go up to my top. Boobs where? No boobs here. And my necklace. The necklace is the golden necklace is holding a piece of a moon. It's a moon rock. Hi. Hi. I have wolf ears. Look, and they can move. I love my flower design. This is me looking excited. I might eat you alive. I'm still really shy. Don't agree. I can also be really sad. Or I can be really scared if I'm playing horror games. And maybe it doesn't matter. So this is my model. This has been the most work. Also, if you like the horror me, what about a real horror? That's just another side of me. Ignore it. In the future, I want my arms and my hands to be animated. And maybe the rest of my body as well. So you might be wondering, who am I? So the artist who made me is Sakura Alice. I've been working with her for quite a while, and she started on my model back in January. So almost 5 months ago. And then Borisu, if I'm saying it right, rigged my entire model. I've seen him in chat today. And he's done a really, really good job. Like, it looks really good. I'm really happy with the results. So my name is Miyuri Nanami. My nicknames are Miu, Miu Miu, and just Miyuri. The meaning of my name is water lily. And a water lily is also called a water nymph. A lotus belongs to the family of lilies. And basically, my name is my race, and it's the same flower I carry on my belt. Nanami is just a common name people used for my mother, the goddess of the moon and ocean. I'm 163 centimeters, which is about 5 feet 4 inches in weird American measurements. And I'm sure you want to know my weight or my bust size, but I ain't telling you yet. My birthday is on April 8th. That's when I was brought to this world. I have no memory or recollection of how long I stayed in the other world. My blood type, humans have a blood type and have blood in their veins. I don't. I have moon water. And that's what keeps me alive. I'm a twilight water nymph. I'm part water nymph, which connects me to the ocean, and I'm part twilight moon wolf, which gives me the wolf sight and my wolf ears, and connects me to the moon. People say I'm an Aries because I was brought here in April, but Aries is completely wrong. I'm 100% a moon or a wolf. And my gender is female. I'm an innocent water nymph. Wait, innocent? Haha. If only you knew. With iconic twilight moonwolf ears, who wants to befriend humans and maybe terrify some. Guess the moon is high tonight. My wolf side is coming out more. I'm luring these bad people with my moe self only to eat them alive in a back alley that looks like hell. Wait. What is that? Who wrote that? That's definitely not me. I'm all innocent, remember? I'm innocent. I love sleeping. Human beds are quite comfortable, but nothing beats sleeping in a giant lotus. You should try it. You can always make me happy with food, and I do like cooking. Wanna treat me? Just cook for me. I love horror stories, and that's why I love playing horror games. I can tell you a couple. I can tell you a horror story back in an alley. I love swimming. Well, I'm mostly made of water, and I live in the ocean. So swimming is nature for me. The human game called D&D is quite interesting. Humans imagine that they can use magic, which they cannot, unlike me. They imagine they're in a far-off fantasy land. Such an interesting game of conquering lands. Making friends. And I love magic. Did I already say I'm proud of using magic? Being the daughter of a divine goddess makes me somewhat divine as well. Fish. I eat fish, and fish are my family. Okay, that sounds wrong. I eat the enemy fish. Just the enemies. My dislikes. I hate crowds. Large crowds full of humans. Your humans are so loud. How can anybody hear anybody else? When it's so busy with hundreds of people, how can you ever understand anyone? Mushrooms. These are my true kryptonite. Please tell me if you ate some before I ate you up, because that would kill me. Also, I struggle with keeping my attention. There's so many wonders in this human world, so many pretty lights. How can I keep myself focused on just one action or one topic? And money. I keep losing it everywhere, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a hole in my hand. I just checked. I'm really sure. I blame the internet monsters who come out of the PC to pluck coins out of my pockets and then run off with them. Those stupid little monsters. They steal my coins. The coins that I stole from other people. I do watch anime. It's really interesting. Spice Wolf is my favorite. I love Hollow. Can I marry her? Wolf's Children is another one I really, really love. Hannah is such a good mom, even though her kids are half wolf, like me. And she's just human. She's still able to take care of them. Do you see a pattern here? I like wolves. Clannad, this one really makes me cry. I don't know why. I cry about humans, and I'm not even human. Steins Gate is another one I love. All the time travel. And then Your Name. And then Asukra. Who wouldn't want to live in the sea? I already do. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else. And then Toradora. I've seen so many shows. There are too many to name. And the games I like. You're probably going to see a couple of these in the future. I love Amnesia. And I love the SCP games. You might see another pattern here. But I love horror games. Phasmophobia. I really want to play Phasmophobia with other people. I really like that game, but I'm a bit scared to go on my own. Stardew Valley. That game is just so relaxing. Just human peace. And of course, I'm gonna play Genshin and Honkai Impact. Genshin is just so gorgeous. It's such a good game. I could talk about it for hours. Although, Genshin Impact is another one that sends little minions out of your computer to steal your wallet. It's so mean. I'm also gonna play Life is Strange in the future. I've played a couple, but there are 2 more that I haven't played that I really want to stream. And I want to go back to Final Fantasy XIV someday. And I kind of miss playing Star Citizen. Sadly, my computer won't be able to stream it. But I'll stream it again in the future. My favorite food. I love diving and grabbing salmon right from the sea. Maybe make sushi with it. Or you can offer me some wagyu or a steak from a rustic pub. My favorite drinks. I like sweet. I don't know. I just like sweet drinks, cocktails included. And of course, I like water. Our veins are definitely not filled with sweetness. Just pure water. Yes, pure water. And my favorite flower, I'm sure you can already guess. I like lilies. Lilies and more lilies, especially water lilies like the lotus. But you can also make me happy with sakura flowers. Bubble tea. What's bubble tea? My favorite game, well, I can't simply choose this one game. I haven't played all of them yet. But if I had to choose, I would say relaxing story games or a horror game. There's just no possibility for me to choose unless I've played every single game in the world. I've made a couple achievements, maybe. My latest achievement is that I just learned to use the thing called Twitch. My body is still adapting to the higher toxicity of the waters of Twitch, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not that toxic, I hope. My veins can handle it. I have a couple goals for the next year. I want to make lots of new friends. This human world is different. I want to learn about it. I also want to work on my human voice. I gotta get rid of this Twilight wolf voice, or the mean humans will all throw me in jail. They're already hunting me. I really gotta hide. I also heard about this place called Japan with full of sakura flowers and lots of fish. And I really want to go there. Hey, he wrote the last goal. Who wrote that last goal? That's definitely not me. I would never scare a human. I'm all innocent, remember? Definitely all innocent. So this is where I need your help. You're probably my fans. And fans need a name. And I need you to come up with one during this stream, during the debut. They would fit all of you. I can call you an air conditioner. So my Oshi mark is my lotus. Only Twitter currently has this working, or in my Discord server. It doesn't appear to be available anywhere else. Fan art. I have two hashtags. One is Miyuri art, which is for normal fan art. If you ever consider making fan art of me. And the second one I'm just gonna hide. I'm definitely 100% say so. I'm definitely not lewd. There's no hashtag here. Skylar already posted it in chat, but I have a Discord. If you type !Discord, you'll get a link. And it would give you access to my ocean. And you'll become a fish. I have a Twitter and a YouTube channel. You can probably find lots of updates about my streams and about me on Twitter. And any videos from streams, exclusive videos, little shorts you can find on my YouTube. Stream plans. I love horror games, so I want to do weekly horror streams. Probably in the weekend. And I'm a total fan of MiHoYo's games, so I'm planning to stream them whenever there's like a big event or story. And there's another game from MiHoYo coming out. 2 of them actually. And once I get access, I'm gonna play both of them on stream. I might try Arknights. There's a new one coming out. And I might return to some MMOs like Star Citizen and Final Fantasy XIV. And I always love story games. Life is Strange is probably the best example. But I really want to do more story games. And I have a whole list of them. And one non-game related stream. Cooking streams. Because I love cooking. And once I've figured out how to properly do a cooking stream, expect those to happen as well. Just not as often. And for my plans outside of Twitch and YouTube, movie nights in Discord. I want to host movie nights. I can't say how often I'll do that because I'm also busy. But I want to set a day for like once a month, maybe. On a set day to do movie nights, maybe watch a show. Maybe watch anime together. And I love the game Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm currently setting up a campaign, but I would love to start one in my server as well with all the viewers. If you want to join. emotes. Emotes are coming. I'm not revealing them yet. So I'm keeping those a secret. But I do have sub badges. My sub badges are basically the life of a lotus. From just a little petal all the way to an open lotus with a new soul in it. A soul ready for a new person to be born. The sub badges were made by the lovely Glitch in Orbit. As her first commissioner. She's really good to work with. She's super creative. She goes out of her way to do research. And lastly, credits. Quite a lot of people have worked on my debut. My model has been made by Sakura Alice, and Borisu Dampa has rigged my model, as you can see. Talab in the chat has drawn my book. And then Spooky is the one who made my scene transitions. And my scenes itself and the panels are all created by me. And the logo you've been seeing has been made by Mogoslab, if I'm saying it correctly. And then my starting soon screen was drawn by Kira. And I've animated it myself with the audio. And then my sub badges were made by Glitch in Orbit. The music you've been hearing has all come from Utah Life, which has been really amazing. Like a really big source of royalty-free music. And my debut announcement illustration was made by Sakura Alice as well. And, well, she made the character, and I drew the rest. And that's it. Any questions? Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm showing my heart rate because people apparently like to see that. It's in the lower left corner. Maybe you can try it. I don't see a heart. But I can eat it. If you show me where the heart is, I will eat it. Maybe. So Borisu in chat, if I'm saying it correctly, is the one who made me move. Or as people call it, he's basically my dad. The human rigger thing. Beautiful. Horror games, more horror games, story games like Life is Strange. Probably some MMOs, Genshin, Honkai, Arknights, Zelda Zone Zero once it comes out. I like adventure games, fighting games. Phasmophobia, but that's another horror game. Maybe I'll scare some people in Phasmophobia. Yeah. The flower moves. Yeah, variety, but with probably more of a focus towards horror games. If I like it, I could start a horror game after this. Horror game time? Okay. I have one planned for next week, but I could already start today if you like. Oh, and there goes my voice. Just give me a moment to set it up.